Big story on Action News this noon is developing right now. $100,000 worth of dimes was stolen from a tractor trailer in Northeast Philadelphia.
Yeah, take a look at Chopper 6 here. Shows all those dimes there. You see them scattered across a parking lot. This is at Philadelphia Mills, just off of Woodhaven Road. Now, police sources say the parked trailer was filled with about $750,000 in dimes when this break-in happened overnight.
So they decided to steal 1 million dimes from a truck. Why? I have no idea. That probably took so much hassle. So they stole about $100,000 in dimes. And if you guys don't know, about 1 million dimes equals up to about 50,000 pounds. However they took this, they had to have had such a big vehicle or a team behind them. They were only able to get $100,000 worth of dimes because that was probably way too much weight for their vehicle, sitting at 50,000 pounds. That is insane on how they were able to accomplish that.
Action News reporter Maggie Kent is live there on the scene with the latest from investigators. Maggie.
Sarah and John, this is incredible when you think about the magnitude, the amount of money that we're talking about, and the amount of dimes that means. Police were estimating about $100,000 was stolen. That means about 1 million dimes was taken from this trailer that's parked between Walmart and the Mavis Discount Tire and Lomax Carpet and Tile Mart. It's in the Philadelphia Mills Shopping Center. Chopper 6 was overhead this morning. The sparkling, shining pile of dimes spilling out of that parked trailer in the parking lot just off the mall. The cargo was loaded up at the Philadelphia Mint yesterday. Police say the truck driver parked here overnight. He went home not far away and got some sleep.
He left it in the parking lot overnight. It was just a trucker who needed to get some sleep. I wish the trucker the best luck, and I hope he's not going to get fired for that. That is a big oopsie. I don't know if there was a truck stop near him where he could have went and secured his vehicle, because as you guys have seen, it only took him bolt cutters to get into the back. It was super easy peasy for them. I feel like he should have asked somebody. I hope he has the papers to, back saying he asked somebody, like, yo, I can't figure out a place to park this. There's no truck stop near me and I need to grab sleep.
Before a long day of driving down to Florida. But when he returned in the morning, he found somebody had broken into the trailer using bolt cutters and stolen hundreds of thousands of dimes.
And they were trying to cross-load the dimes into other things to carry it away. There's dimes all over the parking lot.
I feel like if they try to go to the bank and cash all of it in, then they're going to get caught and they'll be like, well, where did you get all these dimes from?
It should be obvious. If you go and try to cash in $100,000 worth of dimes, they should expect something to be up. In all reality, it's quite easy to launder money nowadays. You see it all the time. People clean their money so easy. As long as they are smart and don't go bragging to everybody, and it was a clean operation, which obviously it had to be somewhat clean because they were able to successfully load 50,000 pounds worth of dimes onto another vehicle and not get caught. They should be pretty clean to go ahead and wash that money and use it. Now, they could be dumb. A lot of criminals are extremely dumb nowadays, so I wouldn't be surprised if they get caught pretty soon or eventually. It's pretty easy to get rid of that money and exchange it for good money. So many companies deal with coins still, claw machine companies, arcade companies, vendor companies, all those companies still deal with mass amounts of change. So a lot of times they're not going to really see it as like, that's very odd, especially if you go to different banks, cash it in. I'm not entirely too familiar on that. I'm not a criminal, so I wouldn't know. But who am I? I'm just some schmuck behind the camera, so who am I?
Police are going to have quite the project here. There was an estimated $750,000 worth of dimes inside that trailer to begin with. So in order to tally and clean up everything, it's going to be quite the project, of course. Again, they estimate about $100,000. It's hard to exactly know for sure how much was taken overnight, but this is an area with a lot of surveillance cameras. Police are hoping that surveillance captures the people who are responsible and, of course, what kind of vehicle they got away in.
Those officers definitely got their work cut out for them. That's gotta suck. They're definitely putting the rookies on that one. Just kidding. Again, I don't know how it works. They're probably gonna have to have people who know what the fuck they're talking about there doing that. Rips to them. That doesn't sound very fun. And you know, there probably is a pretty good chance they're gonna get caught, just because, like they said, the neighboring cameras and stuff like that. I feel like it's gonna have to be easy to put together the timeline and then, you know, see a big car or something, you know, to and from. You know, they could definitely limit down, you know, the suspects by just, you know, what kind of vehicle is capable of carrying 50,000 pounds. Maybe if the truck is sagging, or whatever vehicle they're using is sagging because 50,000 pounds was added to it. One way they look, you know, leveled. The next way they look like they were carrying some shit. People also steal vehicles all the time. They change plates. It's one of those situations you just don't know what's gonna be the end result of. Anyways, guys, that's gonna wrap up today's quick little video. I've been trying to make this style of content more. Thank you so much for the feedback in the last video. I really appreciated everybody coming over to talk to me. It was incredibly wholesome. When what some of you guys said, it made me feel pretty happy and some not ooh emo. Please give me any suggestions in the comment, whether it's good or bad. I don't care. Any input is good. Let me know if you made it to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Laters. By the way, please like and subscribe.